And welcome to race number 7 of 20 here for Force 13 Racing. We're going to be live here from the Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. Let's go ahead and give you a rundown of the people who did not qualify because, boy, we've got a large list of them. Only 36 cars can make it into the event today. So we have a lot more getting sent home than usual. Parker Ellenberg, Tanya Hardy, Orlando Figueroa, Jason Mudd, Luke Katz, Sam Traxler, Luke Connor, Gabe Davis, Isaac Gomez, Ryan Leahy, Victoria Pontius, Leighton Holland, Daryl Manning, and John Courier all failing to make the cut. Let's go ahead and take a look at the poll. Let's go ahead and see what we're going to get. It's going to be Finn Geyer on the pole with a speed of 116.685 miles an hour, with Strat going to be on the outside pole. Two drivers who are really doing abysmally in the points right now and desperately need a good finish. That's definitely going to go a long way towards building some confidence here. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. On the pole, it's going to be Finn Geyer in the lead. We've got Strat Becker in second. In third, Abdullah Almari. In fourth, your points leader, Ryan Knack. In fifth, we've got Brian Wood in the 10. In sixth, Ryan Allen in the 99. Seventh, Nathan Foy. Eighth will be Alex Lubbers. In ninth, we have Don Sharp. And rounding out the top 10 is going to be number 91, Cesar James. Now, looking way further back here, we do have Marcel Holos qualifying, but he is way back here. That'll be in the 29th position. Here's the command. So, Marcel Holos, starting from the 29th position today, will have to come from the back in order to be able to put up a good finish today. Ryan Knack doesn't really have to go anywhere. Fourth will go a long way towards defending that points lead, and Marcel Holos right now is the only person in the same universe. Cars come off of turn 4 here from Nashville, and the green flag is out. We're underway. We're getting ready for some short track action tonight. Finn's going to jump right out and take the lead right away. Abdullah looks like he's going to take the second position. Brian Wood, who looked very strong in pre-qualifying, looks like he's going to get to third. And it's looking very clear right now. The high line is not where you want to be on this track. Nathan Foy to fourth. Don Sharp to fifth. And we got a car already spinning out towards the inside. That would have been Ryan Allen in the 99. Caution flag is out. Tim Ringo way up the track. Devin Williams also involved in that incident. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what happened here. Something's going to happen with the 99. They go 3 wide here. Schwent gets into them. They both go hard into the inside wall. And then the 9 gets into them. So the 15 really faring bad here. Let's see what happened to the 15 here of Thomas Schwent. Oh, very hard hit off the inside wall. Lee getting involved there. Ethan also getting a piece. And we are underneath a caution flag for the first time today. Looks like pretty much everyone, everyone opted to pit. Don't see anyone that stayed out, so Finn Geyer's going to be your leader, unless he's going to have to go back down to pit road for some reason. Looks like that's going to be the case. So a mistake on pit road here for Finn Geyer. He's got to come back down pit road. So that means your leader is going to be number 10, Brian Wood. And of course, here we have Nathan Foy here in the 24. And he's really had an up and down season. He started off really strong, then he ended up missing a race, not making the top 25 in points because of it. that he ends up rallying, being able to make the race. And he had a very, very strong showing to be able to make it back into the top 25 in points, finishing third at Pikes Peak and probably had a shot at winning the thing. Unfortunately, a late safety car ended up ruining any hopes of that, and Jean-Michel Chung ended up making it bananas time. So all three drivers that were majorly involved in that incident, Ryan Allen, Thomas Schwent, and Devin Williams, are out. Ethan is one lap down. Your top 10 is going to be Brian Wood in the lead, Nathan Foy second, Tristan Lynn third, Ryan Sierra fourth, Isaac Passett fifth, points leader Ryan Nack sixth, though it looks like he's got some damage. 7th, Hank Dulce. 8th, Strat Becker. 9th, Don Sharp. And 10th, Shrivan Mirage Prasad. Let's go ahead and take a look and see where Ryan Nack could have gotten the damage from. Seems like it came from coming onto pit road. Let's see what ended up happening here for the 69. He just got into the back of Strat Becker there a little bit and just dented his nose up. Pace car lights are out. Only one lap of yellow flag conditions left, and we'll be restarting this race on lap number 8. Here we go. Ethan lines up here on the inside. Remember, he's the only car one lap down. That will put 32 cars on the lead lap. Finn Geyer, last person on the lead lap, as he ended up making a mistake on pit road and had to come back through. Cars come up off of turn 4. And green flag is back out. Ethan not getting a good start there. So he's not going to be able to, you could actually see, look at the left front fender here is completely torn off there with the 66. So definitely some big time damage there with the 66 car right now as he ended up getting into the wall. He's pretty much trying to get out of everyone's way right now. You can see Don Sharp going around Isaac Passett there. That'll be for the 8th position. And now Jean-Michel Chung, last week's winner. He's up into the top 10 again. Now, they're definitely trying to rally off of that strong performance. Finn Geyer on pit road yet again, so major issues going on there with that 7 team. Isaac kisses the wall there for a little bit. Strat down on the inside of Hank. Don Sharp on the inside of Ryan Nack. We also have the 50 of Wesley Hicks here on pit road, with the entire front end torn off of that car. What happened to the number 50 here? Let's go ahead and take a look at this restart. Does Max get into him? No, he gets into the back of Marcel Holos very hard, who also hit the wall very hard. So he had to come to pit road immediately. I imagine Marcel's probably also going to have to visit pit road, and he is there as well. Here comes a couple of other people. Cesar, Shrivon. Lots of people coming down pit road now for damage that they accrued on the track. So this is already very clearly going to be a race of attrition. How is this going to pan out for everyone? All right, now it's panning out very good for that 10 car. Brian Wood looking like he's going to have yet another very strong performance. Even though he's had difficulty qualifying for races, it seems like he comes out and he has very strong performances and then just fades away towards the end of the race. Can't finish it. 3 wide. Neither of those cars are for position. No, not the 21 or the 17, but who is for position number 0? That's going to be Ryan Sierra. Lots of cars trying to fix damage on pit road. Look out! Cars are just going everywhere around this bull ring. You knew short track racing was going to be entertaining. Here you go. That's going to bring Hank all the way up to the 2nd position as he shoots out of a cannon. And Jean-Michel Chung, he's going to battle for 2nd here. Jean-Michel Chung to 2nd place, Nathan to 3rd. And now we're going to see Hero Gordon's a lap down, but he's going to try to get involved. 45 hard off the wall. The 19 and the 17 off the wall here coming off of turn number 2. Lots of contact going here early on. Nathan Foy into the wall. Same with Isaac Passett. Now Ryan Sierra starts to pull away a little bit. Jean-Michel Chung 2nd. Brian Wood 3rd. Stratbecker 4th. Strat, who desperately needs a strong performance here. And with, unfortunately, the person that's directly in front of him in points is Brian Wood. And, yeah, he's directly in front of him in the 3rd position. So he's not going to be able to pass Brian Wood in points as of right now. However, Isaac Gomez failed to qualify for this race. So right now, Strat definitely looking like he's not going to be last in points anymore. Yeah, I think he's got to get something like 80 on Isaac in order to be able to... He's got to gain 36 on Isaac. Oh, he's guaranteed that. Yep. So, Strat, just by means of qualifying into the race, is not going to be last place in points. Congrats, Strat. Battle for 7th. Never mind. None of those cars are for position. All of those cars are a lap down. So Nathan Foy, despite losing 3 quote-unquote positions there, remains in the 7th place. Where is 8th? It's Julio Cesar. Julio is in 8th. Good Lord, we've actually only got 10 drivers on the lead lap right now. So who's in the 9th position? Well, there's Roden Hay. He's in 10th. 9th is going to be the 19. Good Lord. Yeah, everyone's trying to run very rough and tumble, and then they realize this course is going to wear them out really quick, and I think the aggressiveness is really backed off here. But hey, we might have a battle for lead starting to brew up a little bit here. Jean-Michel Chung was getting close to the 0, but Gordon Leeming kind of threw a wrench into those plans, and he's gotten way out here. Don't worry, Gordon's going to get underneath the 0 here, get one of his 2 laps back. 3 laps back, good Lord. Gordon's trying to get there. I think Jean-Michel Chung's actually a lot faster here, so we might actually have a repeat winner. And there we go. Ryan Sierra, he slips way up the track. Here comes the 88. Crowd starting to stand to their feet as fan favorite Jean-Michel Chung trying to get around Ryan Sierra here. They are nose to tail right here coming off of turn number 4. See here, Chung looking to the inside. Can't quite get there. Now we're going to go into turn number 3. Let's see what he's able to do this time around. Not enough momentum there to be able to do anything. 88's trying. Jean-Michel Chung is there, and you can tell he's driving it up off the corner really hard, but he doesn't want to get into the back of the zero car either, as that's going to be problems. Tim Ringo hits the wall right in front of Ryan Sierra, and Jean-Michel Chung jumps to the lead. Well, there you go. So the Chungster to the lead as it is bananas time in Nashville. We go back here. We've got a good battle for positions here. Third through fifth, Strat Becker, Tristan Lynn, Hank Dulce. Brian Wood is also a little bit further back there in the 10 car. And there's Julio Cesar in the 6. Crazy how this race has essentially come down to 10 guys. That's what happens when you go full ham in the first 5 laps at a short track. You're going to get real beaten up, and then you got to come down and pit road and make repairs and stuff. So people figure that out real quick. Oh, someone's blown up. It's Tristan Lynn. Tristan Lynn has blown up. He's not going to be able to get to pit road. This is going to be a caution. Yeah. He's going to stall right in the middle of the track. That's really not a good place to be. Nelson gets into the back of him. He's stopped on the track, and the yellow flag is immediately displayed. Poor Nelson. He was running 11th. And now we get to see pit stops. Oh, watch out here coming off a pit road. Very tight pit road here at Nashville. Not a lot of room. And I believe Ryan Sierra is going to take the lead back. Yes. So Ryan Sierra will take the lead back coming off of pit road here. Chung will fall back to second. Hank Dulce to third. Brian Wood to fourth. Julio Cesar to fifth. Strat Becker falls back to 6th. Don Sharp to 7th. Nathan Foy to 8th. Ronan Hay to 9th. I believe that will be every car that is on the lead lap. Good Lord. That will be every car that is on the lead lap. So it'll be interesting to see. Well, let's make sure that everyone lines up right here. See if people are going to be given freebies here, considering there are so many cars a lap down already. Lots of beat-up race cars as well. Makes you wonder if this is what they're doing on a 0.6 of a mile oval. What are they going to do when they go to Winston-Salem? A 1/4 mile oval. Oh boy. Should be a lap and a half more of yellow flag here from Nashville. Your top 10 is going to be Ryan Sierra in the lead. Jean-Michel Chung, second. Third place, Hank Dulce. Fourth place, Brian Wood. Fifth, Julio Cesar. And then we're going to have sixth, Strat Becker. In the seventh position, Don Sharp. In eighth, Nathan Foy. And in ninth, Ronan Hay. That is all the people that are on the lead lap. Rounding out your top 10 is going to be the 91 of Cesar Gomez. And you're going to see the top 9 line up on the outside line here. That's it. Just 9 cars on the lead lap line. Everyone else is a lap down. Everyone else is actually at least 2 laps down. It's going to be interesting to see how this restart goes. Ryan Knack, your points leader, he's going to want to gain a lot. This also hasn't been a good day for Marcel Holos either, but he's at least done better than Ryan Knack. And green flag is out. Is Ryan going to try to challenge... Is Knack going to try to challenge Sierra going into turn 1? He tried. Wasn't able to do it. Jean-Michel Chung able to get to the bottom here pretty quickly as well. Whoa, Julio Cesar swings way down here. 3 wide. That's for the 3rd position, I believe. 3rd or 4th. No, Don Sharp's in 3rd. So Julio Cesar is there in 4th. No, Hank Dulce is here in 4th. That'll be Julio Cesar in 5th and Strat Becker in 6th. Tons of lap traffic making this very confusing right now. You're watching the battle for 3rd. Hank Dulce versus Don Sharp. Chester Holmes hard off the wall. Don Sharp gets stuck behind him. Hank Dulce to 3rd. Strat getting underneath Julio Cesar. 3 wide into turn 3. Oh, that's a tight squeeze. Julio Cesar and Chester Holmes way up the track. Big loss of positions there. Wide. Dane Hammond dives down. He just backed way off. 6 looks like he got into the wall again. More skirmishes going on as the 00 and the 4 get together on the front straight. Shrivon back down on pit road. Ryan Sierra is really the only one that is clear of any sort of madness. And right now, Jean-Michel Chung has been dropping positions like crazy as he goes off the wall again. Right now, Hank Dulce is in the 2nd position. And put Don Sharp in 3rd, Strat Becker in 4th. Really strong look for Dodge right now, running 2, 3, 4 as Jean-Michel Chung bounces off the wall again. Not looking good for the 88 crew today. Nathan Foy's made it all the way up to 5th after that fiasco. Here's Ronan Hay. The burning hay bale, he's currently in the 7th position, having a pretty good day so far. He had a really good day at Pikes Peak, too, so he's looking to make it 2 in a row here. Brian Wood, he was leading the race earlier today. He's looked weaker and weaker as this race has gone on. He's back to 8th. And here we can see Julio Cesar in 9th. So we've got a battle for 8th. We're going on right now. And it's deep into this lap traffic here. Julio Cesar losing a bunch of positions because of all the contact he had with Chester Holmes. And Wesley Hicks going off the wall. That is one Dodge that is not doing very well today. Dodge in general just seems to be doing really, really well in this race. Here's Cesar Gomez. Now, he is 2 laps down in the 10th position, which is mind-boggling to think about, but hey, that's the position that he's in right now. But he's going to need some cautions. He's going to need some help if he wants to get any higher than 10th right now. Not even win the race, just get any higher than 10th. He's going to need a lot of help. Looks like Hank has pulled away from Strat. Is he faster than Ryan Sierra, though? That's a big question mark, and right now, no, he is not. Take a look at the fastest lap charts right now. Strat Becker, fastest lap, 117.8 miles an hour. Here we are watching the battle for 11th between a couple guys that are 2 laps down here, Lee Barrett and Jesse Powers. Got a battle for position here. It looks like Lee's starting to pull away a little bit there. Seems like Jesse started to reel him back in, though. It just shows more Dodges here. I mean, we've got, what we got here? Chevrolet, and then 3 Dodges. Then Chevy, Ford, another Dodge. And then Chevy, Ford, another Dodge, a Dodge. And I believe the caution flag is out. Yes, it is. Caution flag is back out. So a lot of Dodges in the top 12 right now. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what happened. It's going to be Ronan Hay and Abdullah Almari getting together. Let's see what happened between the two of them. Ronan in the 7th position trying to mind his own business. Oh, everyone just suddenly slows down here because Jack Boucher's completely slow. And Ronan Hay gets into the back of the 48. Jack Boucher had to pull off the track. I don't know if he had a flat tire or what ended up happening there, but he backed up the entire field. And Ronan and Abdullah got into a rather slow speed accident. As we can see here, Nathan coming down on the pit road. I thought for a second his strategy was going to be to not pit, but that is not his strategy. His strategy was forgot to pit. Looks like your leader after that mess, it's going to be Brian Wood in the 10. And we've got a couple of guys that are 3 laps down that are looking to play a very aggressive game right now. We'll see if this pays off with Finn Geyer and Isaac Passett are going to start in front of the leaders here. I really like this idea of Nathan Foy, though. If he needed, if you just wanted to pit on an uncluttered pit road, I mean, what, the worst you're going to restart is 9th. That's the best you're going to restart, too, but you just want to have a nice stress-free pit stop where you can just make sure everything's all good. It's a good way to just take a breath, come down pit road, get 4 fresh tires, get some fuel, don't have to worry about running into anybody. It's less damage put on the car. We'll see how it plays out. It's not going to make his car any faster unless everyone else ended up getting damage on pit road. Definitely an interesting proposition here from Nathan Foy, though. I like the strategy since there's not too many anything going on right now. And the pace car is off. And no, they're not going to let him line up in front of the leaders. All right. Earn your man points. You got to restart better than them on old tires. Top 10. That's going to be Brian Wood, Ronan Hay, Ryan Sierra, Hank Dulce, Don Sharp, Jean-Michel Chung, Julio Cesar, Strat Becker, Nathan Foy, and now the first car 1 lap down, 2 laps down, I should say. Yeah, it's Lee Barrett. And here we go. Green flag is back out. And Brian Wood not able to clear the lap traffic. And here we go. We've already got a battle for the lead. Ronan Hay down low. And the hay bale is going to take the lead going into turn 1. Ronan to the point. How long is this going to last, though? Watch out. Hank Dulce got into the wall there. Lots of lapped cars down on the inside line. The person for position is going to be the 6th car. That's Julio Cesar. He's the next car in line. That's going to get him 2nd. He's just going to follow Gordon Leeming here. Julio Cesar trying to take the point. Ronan way up the track. Julio Cesar to the lead. How long's that going to last? Hank's right on him. 9 cars on the lead lap, but this is exhilarating. Hank down to the inside. He's got it. Hank to the lead. Now Ryan Sierra down low. He's going to try to take 3rd away from Ronan. He's got it. Brian Wood's going to try to take 4th away from him. Jesse Powers is going to make that difficult. As the caution flag comes back out, Hank is your leader, and a lot of people are going to get a lap back. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what ended up happening here in regards to the yellow flag. It's going to be Timothy Ringo spinning down the front straightaway. Let's see what happened. 3 wide going into 3. We all know that that hasn't worked so far today. Looks like Tim Michael Scott are going to get together. He gets into David Tones, goes for a spin, saves it, keeps on going. Good save there for the most part by Tim Ringo there in the 29, having an abysmal day right now in the 25th position. Look at all those people getting a lap back. Now we're coming back off of pit road, and now I think Julio Cesar is going to be your leader. Or is it going to be Hank? We're going to have a very intriguing final couple of laps to this race. Shrivon has blown up. He might be the next retiree after the bottom 4 that you see there. Anyways, 2 more laps, a yellow flag here to go. Hank Dulce is your leader. Things are definitely warming up here, to say the least. Here from the Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. I thought it was only going to be 2 more laps. Here we go. The face car light should be going off here as we come across the line. Yes. And we'll be restarting with 49 laps to go. 9 cars remain on the lead lap. Only 1 car is 1 lap down. That is the 43 of Lee Barrett. He's in 10th. Everyone else is 2 or more laps down. Jesse Powers is 2 laps down. That's the 2 car there. That's second in line on the inside. Mainly, it's been a show between the top 9. And just about everyone up here has run either at the front or up towards the front. So pretty much everyone's here has had a taste up the front here. As we come to the line, green flag back out. And Dank Hank's not able to get to the bottom. Abdullah Hart off the wall. Nathan Foy threads the needle 4 wide to squeeze through there. Marcel Holos has to slam on the brakes. He gets down. Don Sharp almost hits the pit divider. And they're crashing. Dane Hammond and Ronan Hay into the wall. Good Lord. And now all these guys are racing back to the line. Julio Cesar makes it back, and Jesse Powers gets one of his 2 laps back, along with Chester Holmes and Max Stearns also getting a lap back. Wow. Let's go ahead and take a look at the 07 here. He was just in a bad spot. Look at where Marcel is. He's way down on the track. He gets into Brian Wood really good. They all go on the apron. Don Sharp has to get way on the brakes. And then Dane Hammond and Ronan Hay just go into the wall. Doesn't look like anyone else got collected, though. Everyone else made it through just fine. No other accidents happening. And we're back underneath the yellow flag with Julio Cesar as your leader. Take a look at the fastest lap column. It is still Strat Becker. And now things start getting interesting. The more caution flags there are going to be, the more people are going to be able to start making up these laps. 00 takes it behind the wall. Yeah, the more cautions that come out, the more laps are going to be made up here. I mean, where's Lee? He's pretty far back there yet. You gotta figure every caution he's coming closer and closer and closer to getting back on the lead lap. Yeah, every caution's gonna help him out. Like we said, they're going to need a lot of help to be able to get better than 10th. Lee, Cesar, Jesse Powers, any of them. Speaking of Cesar, he's looking good to potentially get a lap back here, along with Gordon Leeming. Where is Gordon? Ooh, Gordon looks pretty far back here. He's actually further back than Lee, so probably not Gordon. Finn Geyer, Isaac Passett, Max Stearns, all the people who went from 3 to 2 laps down on the last time, so they're not going to be anywhere close. Pace car lights are off. Now let's see if everyone continues to battle the leaders going off into turn 1. If that keeps on happening, it's going to be a very interesting race going forward. I mean, we might even see Marcel making up one of his laps, and that'll bring him to just 2 laps down. Could be huge for Marcel, trying to gain as many points as possible. Green flag is out. Doc Bear not very fast, so Julio Cesar is able to jump out. Oh, look out here, look out here. Oh, Hank Dulce very hard off the wall. That bottlenecked everyone. Nathan trying to get around him. 3 wide. Nathan still trying to get around him. I was going to say, he's going to thread the needle 3 wide there. Is he nuts? Speaking of thread the needle 3 wide, look at Don Sharp. Oh, good Lord, Stratbecker's in a bad position. Caution flag's already back out. As Hank loses a bunch of positions, and Julio Cesar keeps everyone a lap down. The bad news is, I think the 91 beat the 8 back to the line. No, he did not. Now we're going back to square one again. Doc Bear really has to get a good start here. And Nathan Foy really benefited from all that. He's down on the apron. What's going on with the 24? Problems for Nathan Foy. Are there problems with the 24 car? Not what they wanted to see. They were looking for back-to-back top 5 finishes today. If this is going to be an issue for the 24, hopefully they're able to just fix it on pit road real quick. Hey, he's pulled down and off of pit road, but this is really bad timing as I'm pretty sure we're going back green this time around. They're going to have to make this pit stop extra snappy. Let's see what happens here at the 24. Oh, the pace lights are still on, so they're giving Nathan an extra lap here. Oh, they're just coming down pit road. All good for Nathan, just a loose wheel. All he's going to need to do is go back to the tail end of the line, which will put him back in 9th. Obviously a precarious position to be starting in the rear during these restarts, but he doesn't have to go too far back. And here we go. Everyone's lined up again. No big changes here. Julio Cesar is going to lead them back down. We're going to have 35 laps to go when we come to the line. Green flag is out. Doc Bear with a much better start that time. Oh boy. Who's going to be able to get to the bottom first? Oh, look out! Wow, everyone almost wrecked there. It looks like it's going to be Don Sharp to the bottom first, but Julio Cesar is leaving it open. They might go full wide down the straightaway. Jean-Michel Chung almost dumps Don Sharp going off of turn 2. Julio Cesar retains the lead. Don Sharp moves up the track, and here comes Jean-Michel Chung for second. And there's the pace of this race is absolutely frantic. Nobody knows when the next caution's going to come out. Strat bounces off the wall really hard back there. He's going to lose a couple of positions. And now here comes Jean-Michel Chung trying to catch up to Julio Cesar here. You're absolutely right about the frantic pace of this race. We're running further back here. We're seeing a battle for 5th. Between Hank Dull, Strat Becker, and Ryan Sierra. All of them right there. Nathan Foy a little bit further back in 8th. Brian Woods falling way back to 9th. Here's the 43 of Lee Barrett in 10th, but he's a lap down. He's got a lot of positions to make up to even be able to think about getting onto the lead lap. He still needs a lot of help. Strat's going to try to get underneath Hank here. He's got there. Can he get him going into 3? He's got him. Hank way up the track. He's going to lose both positions there. Strat to 5th, Ryan to 6th, Hank to 7th. And maybe even Nathan Foy to 8th if he doesn't watch out. And there you go. Hank off the wall again. Nathan to 8th. I'm sorry, Nathan to 7th, Hank to 8th. As we got to go back towards the front here, as Jean-Michel Chung is now getting passed by lap traffic. He goes off the wall. A huge slow up here, and now here comes the hay bale. Ronan Hay to 3rd. How about Strat Becker to 4th? Ryan Sierra to 5th, as Don Sharp falls all the way back to 6th. A frantic pace continues to be ran for this race. Julio Cesar trying to keep as many people a lap down as possible, obviously, as a leader would want to do. He can't seem to get around this 29 car. There we go. He finally relents, going way up the track. Look out. Hard off the wall is Timothy Ringo there. Not having a good day. 23rd position. Jean-Michel Chung down to the inside. He'll go ahead and get around Timothy. Here we have the battle for third. Strat's going to get around Ronan. And now here comes Foy. Everyone with that team, we panicked a little bit thinking that Foy was going to have issues here underneath that yellow flag. That just was not the case. They just needed to come down pit road, fix a loose wheel. They didn't think they got all 5 lug nuts tight. They made sure that they got them tight this time around, and he is flying up through the field, up to the 4th position now for Nathan. His momentum is not going to stop here either. Wouldn't be surprised if we see the yellow flag again before this race is out. Oh, no doubt. Julio Cesar's got to be very careful. He just got passed by Ryan Nack. And he got into the outside wall there a little bit. Yeah, he can't be having that done. Because now Jean-Michel Chung's starting to crawl back into striking distance. But now Alex Lubber's a lapped car. He's going to get around Chung, and that's going to just negate the gains that he just made. Huge. This 24 car is flying, I swear to God. Both of those guys right now, flap cars as his buffer. Yeah, unless he ends up really messing up here, I really don't think that anyone other than Julio Cesar is going to win this. Only 2 things that'll prevent it will be either him messing up or caution. We'll see what happens. Strat now coming up on the lap traffic of Eris. Now, Jean-Michel Chung having this very strong run. You have to consider Marcel in 16th. I'm pretty sure he's going to be the points leader at the end of this. Marcel in 16th? Yep. Where's Ryan Nack? Ryan Nack is 27th. So Marcel's still going to be the points leader at the end of this race, but Jean-Michel Chung's going to cut the points lead pretty close. If he can win this race, it's going to be a lot more interesting. And right now, he's starting to look to be in a better position now. Julio Cesar way up the track. There's now a 0 lap car buffer between them. Oh boy, and this is going to become a 4-man dance for the lead if Jean-Michel Chung can get any closer. I think it's going to take more lap traffic intervention, and I just don't think that's going to happen. These 4 cars here are just running too equally. No, these guys are all running significantly faster than Julio Cesar. Things might get really interesting here. The top 5 are all right underneath the blanket right now. All within 2 seconds of each other. Definitely starting to get down to the nitty-gritty of it. We were robbed of a fantastic finish last week at Pikes Peak. We'll see what ends up happening this time around. The 4 cars you see there on screen are all for position, and they are all for the lead. Julio Cesar is your leader. Jean-Michel Chung, 88, second. 77, Stratbecker, third. Nathan Foy, 24, fourth. You look further back there, the black number 0 Chevrolet. That's Ryan Sierra. He is 5th. 10 to go. There's some slight moving forward, slight moving backwards. Julio Cesar has started to pull away at least a little bit. It seems like Jean-Michel Chung's definitely lost a little bit of pace here. I don't know if he's going to be the car to be able to go up there and pass that 6. Find out. Nathan Foy trying to put a move here on Strat. That'll be for 3rd. He's got him. Strat falls back to 4th. Will anyone be able to catch the 6 of Julio Cesar? Julio Cesar went way up the track. It's now a car length between him and Chung. Chung trying to win 2 races in a row. Jean-Michel Chung trying to win 2 races in a row. Nathan Foy trying to catch up there. He might finish 3rd for the 2nd race in a row. Julio Cesar and Strat Becker have struggled to qualify for a ton of races this season. They're just looking for good finishes. Yeah, because they're not even close to the top 25 in points. So go a long way towards getting them there. 5 to go when we come to the line. Chung is there. He takes a peek going into turn 1. Not going to get there, though. His top 4 cars are all right there running with each other. Julio Cesar right now looking the strongest. 4 laps to go. Diving it back down into turn number 1. Oh, big deal there. He's still continuing. Strat Becker really falls off the pace. He's going to lose 4th position to Ryan Sierra. The top 3 are still right underneath the blanket of each other. 3 to go. The 50 cars way up there in terms of lap traffic. Nathan Foy trying to get 2nd away from Jean-Michel Chung. This will open it up for Julio Cesar. Jean-Michel Chung let him go by pretty easily. Nathan didn't lose a ton of time. He's going to need to make that back up quickly, though, if he wants to win. Coming to 2 laps to go. I don't think, we got a lap and a half left to go here. Don't think Nathan Foy is going to get there. Julio Cesar will take the white flag. 1 lap to go. He's got a 2-car length advantage over Nathan Foy. Can Nathan do anything to close the gap? It's not looking very good. Julio Cesar. He's struggled a lot this season, but he comes out and shines here under the lights at Nashville. Julio Cesar will win. Nathan will come up just short again. And that will conclude this race here from Nashville. Only 9 drivers ended up finishing on the lead lap, but I'll tell you what, there was no love lost between these 9 drivers. They all went out of their way to put on an amazing show for all of us to see here at this bull ring of a track. Well, that's going to conclude our coverage from this. That's going to conclude our coverage for this broadcast here from Nashville. We'll see you next week. We're going to be at Talladega. See you then.